an individual that is serious about shattering the perceptual veil, shattering the perceptual rigidity and regaining perceptual fluidity, so he or she can pierce into the various dimensional wavelengths that coalesce with our third dimension. Through our perception, we can experience these various dimensional wavelengths by way of shifting our assemblage point. But when we do that, it causes a whiplash effect, and the biggest whiplash effect of that is that it makes you want to withdraw. It makes you want to isolate yourself or remove yourself from the mass erosion and inertia of the daylight hours, or the day side as we call it. Because once you shatter the perceptual illusions, once you climb the ladder of lights, once you realize that there's so much more to life through your perception, you've been put into a mind conditioned or brainwashed state. You're going to want to do further work, right? You're going to want to keep tumbling down the rabbit hole. You're going to soon realize that the day is largely the hub of the matrix and how it works, and that it becomes exceptionally difficult for you to further yourself in the arts of sorcery and self-evolution through magic. It's difficult to do it during the day. I'm not saying that it can't be done, but isolation is required for this path. And isolation, introspection, and reflection is much easier to get into during the night when people are sleeping, when you literally have a solid block of time to work on yourself, right? You have a solid block of time to go inward. So during the night is the perfect opportunity, folks, to go into the inner temple. The night is the perfect opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to do the thoughtlessness exercise, the full body relaxation exercise, and the motionlessness exercise. The night is the perfect time for you to really divulge, to plunge yourself into your studies, into the research, into the pursuit of knowledge. Hopefully you have access to the right tools, because many people don't. I've looked through so many hundreds of books since I was old enough to remember. I mean, I've been into the occult since I was, 6-7 years old. I've looked through so many books on the bookshelves. I've spent so many hundreds and hundreds, thousands of dollars, ladies and gentlemen, on books. Read through many of them, only to find that a large majority of the curriculum, the material, was nonsense. Most occult books are garbage. So you have to have enough common sense to be able to whittle out what's beneficial to your growth and what's wrong. And that's not just pertaining to research materials, curriculum, you name it. You've got to recalibrate your intuition, and the night is a perfect place or time to start doing that, right? So once you get your intuition recalibrated, you'll have a firm foundation to stand on, metaphorically speaking, and you'll be able to gauge the correct next step in your development, right? The lack of intuition, our intuition has been severed largely, collectively as a species, and because of that, that's how common sense is depleted. That's how you lose your common sense, folks. You lose your common sense because your intuition becomes uncalibrated.